Hello everyone, it's so good to be back here. How you all doing today? How's it been with you and your family? Thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. I really appreciate your time here and your support. You guys have been awesome. And of course, this is Saffron Media, and you know what we do here. We give you trending, reliable, authentic happenings in Nigeria and beyond. And you will not believe that court has ordered Efcc to return Senator Saraki'S houses that were confiscated some time ago. Oh my world, these things are so funny because the EFCC boss has been alleged of fraud, and it has now become a game of play, and now the house that was taken from Saraki some time ago has also been released to him, because you know how things run right in Nigeria. And this time around, Saraki has won the battle over EFCC. And now the Federal High Court has also ordered that the house be reversed, as it was forfeited some time ago, that it must be reversed back to Saraki, and everything that belongs to the former Senate president must be returned to him. What is all of this? Well, these and many more I'll be bringing to you shortly, but you know how it happens right here. If you have not subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. And the best part is you giving this video a thumbs up. If you haven't given our videos a thumbs up, please do, because that is the only way we get to know that you're in support of our channel. Yes. All right, guys, let us dive right into the details of this report. As the Federal High Court in Lagos on Thursday reversed its order forfeiting to the federal government two houses in Ilorin belonging to former Senate President Bukola Saraki. The court, in a judgment by Justice Rewan Aikawa, released the houses back to Saraki while delivering judgment on an application by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission seeking to permanently forfeit the houses to the federal government. The EFCC had in December last year secured a court order for the interim forfeiture of the houses, plots number 10 and number 11, Abdulkadir Road, GRA, Ilorin, Kwara State, after telling the court that they were acquired with proceeds of unlawful activities allegedly perpetrated by Saraki while he was the Kwara State governor between 2003 and 2011. But attempts by the EFCC to convert the temporary forfeiture order to a permanent forfeiture order was vehemently resisted by Saraki, leading eventually to the discharge of the temporary forfeiture order on Thursday by Justice Aikawa. The judge said he found no sufficient basis in the EFCC's application, and he could not find my way through to grant the permanent forfeiture order. In its application, the EFCC had told the court how it received and investigated a damning intelligence report showing monumental fraud perpetrated in the treasury of Kwara State government between 2003 and 2011, when Saraki was the governor of the state. An operative of the EFCC, Olamide Sadiq, said whilst the investigation was ongoing, several fraudulent activities were discovered. I know for a fact and verily believe that our investigation has revealed the following mind-boggling findings, amongst others: that between 2003 and 2011, Dr. Olubukola Abubakar Saraki was the executive governor of Kwara State. That whilst he held the aforementioned position, the common pattern was that after payment of monthly allocation by the federal government to the Kwara State government, a cumulative sum of not less than 100 million will be deposited into the Kwara State government house account. That upon payment of the said 100 million naira, same will in turn be withdrawn in cash by one Mr. Hafiz Yusuf from the Kwara State government house, Ilorin's account in bits, and brought to the government house. But Saraki had, through his lawyer Kehinde Ogunwumiju's son, described the EFCC suit as an abuse of court process and an attempt to scandalize him. He argued that it was a ploy by the EFCC to review the July 6, 2018 decision of the Supreme Court discharging the applicant from culpability arising from the same money and the houses, which are the subject matter of this action. So guys, that was it from Bukola Saraki and the EFCC. It's not like a joke to many Nigerians because of the case that was leveled against the, former EFCC boss. Now everyone that the properties was being forfeited some time ago and are pressing charges that it be released to them. And I guess that is exactly what has happened in this case of Bukola Saraki, asking courts to release his houses back to him. But of course, his houses has also been released to him. But of course, you can see some of the charges that were leveled against him because, they said while he was in the government house, he was normally asked to keep from the allocations that was given to him by the federal government. He normally takes out 100 million naira and he keeps it to himself and always asks one Hafiz to go behind to take the money in bits and bring the cash to government house. Those are all corruption cases that should be critically looked into. I believe it is time that the federal government take corruption seriously because they claim that they have been fighting corruption in Nigeria, but really this is not true because we have seen so many cases that have been left like they are not important to the people of Nigeria. We've seen cases of huge sums of money laundering, and up to this moment, some of those cases were not taken seriously. So it seemed like they are taking the people of Nigeria for granted. If Saraki'S house was forfeited some time ago because of alleged fraud, I believe the court should look into it. The federal government should look into it critically, and those cases should be charged to court. If the cases have been in court, it should be also looked into because EFCC claimed that they saw and they know about his alleged fraud and also taken out from the allocation that was given to the state, because they said while he was there, he built 2 houses. It is not, when you're in government, that is not the time for you to start, acquiring all the wealth that are meant for the people of that state, for yourself and your family. It is wrong. And that is exactly what has happened in this case of Saraki. But, at the moment, it seems like the EFCC's strength is reduced because of what happened a few days ago regarding that of the EFCC boss. And everyone now is feeling like, oh, if EFCC boss can be corrupt, who am I not to be corrupt? And, I also would go back to take my house if it's a before. I'm very sure that you also see more cases about EFCC house forfeiture or perhaps cars forfeiture that people are going back to claim because they do not believe in the system anymore. And if this continues, it's going to really ruin the reputation of this country because it will look like there is no fight against corruption. And the truth is, no country or anybody would want to identify with a country that is known for corruption where there's no fight against corruption. So I believe by now Nigerians and everyone should understand that fight against corruption is no child's play, and it is something that should be taken seriously, because the more they try to make it look like it is not a serious thing, the more people will take Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for granted because they see that it no longer has the strength that it used to have. With all this happening, it's looking like the court is beginning to lose its value, because it seems that when people take their cases to court, it's not, after some time they just sweep the case under the carpet and make it look like it wasn't really a serious case. And I guess this has to stop, because even if you check out the case of so many politicians right now that were in court, just because perhaps they are not in a better position to, take care of those things. Those cases are just swept under the carpet and forgotten. But if they are in the opposition party, you'll be surprised that those cases will be fight to the latter. But if they are in, the leading party, nothing is done to them, which is not supposed to be. So I think the court should really take its place and do what they are supposed to do and make sure everything is right, because they are not just doing it for themselves. They should know they are fighting for the country, and that it's the most important thing. So guys, that is it. You've heard it all. If you have anything to say about this case of Saraki and getting his house back, Well, please drop it in the comment section and tell us what you think about this. And also, if you haven't subscribed, if you are new to this channel, ensure that you hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You guys have been simply awesome, and I really appreciate your time here so far. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't shared our videos, please do, and ensure that everyone around you enjoy this trending, exciting news that will bring to you always. Thank you for always staying tuned. Do have a pleasant day. Bye for now.